It is amazing how the song of a wren, or the call of a loon, or even the flash of a red cardinal can brighten even the most gloomy day. If you are like me, the many species of birds that grace our world bring indescribable joy into our lives. For me, they also have a way of pointing me back to their master designer, the one who formed hummingbirds and herons, sparrows and swans, and the entire host of winged wonders, perhaps created them in part with the intent of bringing us delight, even as he reveals his artistry to us. And in so doing, he also reveals much about himself to us as well. All of that is what inspired me to write A Bird Lover's Reflections. Each of my 90 daily meditations starts with a fun tidbit about a particular species of bird. It also includes one of my photos, a passage to read from the scriptures, a short devotional, and a place to jot down your own thoughts and reflections. As I share some of my favorite birding experiences and inspirations, you can learn more about each of these magnificent creatures as you are drawn closer to the one who created them. Let me share one with you. A bird in the hand. The birds of the sky nest by the waters. They sing among the branches. Psalm 104:12. I filled the palm of my hand with black sunflower seeds and stood out in the yard by the bird feeder. The chickadees were obviously fascinated and curious. In fact, several of them started communicating with each other in little peep-like sounds. I was obviously the topic of conversation. One eventually moved to a branch that was fairly near my hand for a closer look. We stared at each other in silence for a while, but he suddenly scolded me with the familiar chickadee-dee-dee, the call they are known for and named after. I tried to assure him I meant no harm. He looked skeptical. I would be lying if I said it was quick and easy, but eventually that feisty little chickadee landed on my hand just long enough to snatch a seed and fly off to a nearby tree to eat his little treat. He was back in a few minutes for another, and it wasn't long before several of his little friends decided to get in on the action. Today, I can walk out in the yard, hold out my hand with some seeds, and the not-so-wild chickadees come flocking to me for their literal handouts. The black-capped chickadee is known to be a very outgoing and social little bird. When I stand with my hand out, watching the little chickadees boldly land and grab their seeds, I am reminded of the psalmist's words, "All creatures look to you to give them their food at the proper time. When you open your hand, they are satisfied with good things." Psalm 104:28-29. I think it is delightful that the Creator allowed us to experience a tiny bit of the joy it must give Him to care for our needs with His hand ever outstretched toward us in love. Thanks for listening. I hope you will enjoy A Bird Lover's Reflections as much as I had experiencing and then writing them.